Welcome back everybody to Diamond Express Diamond Painting. Today we're going to do another kit prep with parchment paper to answer a couple of questions we've gotten on the last video we made on this. So here we have a ready to go diamond painting fresh out of the box. This one is called Eternity. It's a 30 by 40 by Diamond Express and it's a square. And they come with this thin plastic sheet on top, which is kind of crinkly, right? And you peel it back and you're doing the diamond painting and it's crinkly. So what I like to do is I like to remove this entire sheet, okay? It's a beautiful canvas, by the way. Just a beautiful canvas. And throw this away. So throw the old one away. And I'm just going to let you look at this canvas real quick while we're doing this. Okay. We can hear the old cover still unfolding, which is kind of funny in the background. And I'm going to use non-stick parchment paper. Now, look, this comes in different, this is, it's kind of like two generic brands right here. You get this at Target or Walmart or wherever you shop, and I'm just going to use parchment paper, not wax paper. Okay, that's a key distinction here. We're not using wax paper. Wax paper will not work. We're using parchment paper. And I know the box will cut this, but I'm having a hard time with the camera angle and everything, so I'm going to use a pair of scissors. Cut this. Then I'm just going to take it and I'm going to place it right on top of the diamond painting, like this. Now the first question we always get is, does it matter what side you use on the parchment paper? So you can see it's sticking nicely right here. I can peel back, I can put it back. The answer to that question is no, it does not matter what side you use for the parchment paper. So I just flipped it around and I put it back on here. I need to get that a little bit straighter. Still have to get it straighter. Interesting. I may not have cut that as good as I could have, apparently. Okay. You want it to fit over the entire diamond painting. Okay, that's close enough to what I'm going to show you guys. But no, it does not matter what side we use on the parchment paper. You can see they both stick, okay? All right, that's the first thing. That answers the first question about the parchment paper. The next question we get is, will wax paper work? No, wax paper will not work. Okay. And here I'm using a different brand of parchment paper, also known as cookie sheets, just to show you that any type of parchment paper will work. This is two different brands. It's pretty much the same thing. Either side, whatever brand you want to use of parchment paper works great. Now, wax paper will not work. Okay. The other question we get is, why do we use this? Why not just use the plastic that comes with it? Well, I'm going to show you something that's kind of fun. Okay. We are going to use a pen. First, let me cut off this excess, which is really easy to do with an X-Acto knife or a pair of scissors. Just lightly pressing the knife and right across. We'll come back and fix that here in a second. And down this side, try and do it straight. you know, but you don't have to press too hard. You're not going to cut into the canvas. Don't worry about that. That's another question we get. And the answer is, have never had an issue with that, ever. This isn't even really a desktop. This is an old door laid on top of, or something like that on top of this desk. So it's really a workbench. So don't worry about the knife going into the wood. All right, so here's the other reason we like to use parchment paper. One, it's not crinkly, okay? Two, it sticks really nice and it doesn't matter what side you use. But the other reason is I can take this diamond painting now, it's oriented, it's not in landscape, so it's in portrait. But I can come here and I can write on it with a Sharpie. And I can do this really cool thing, which helps me complete a diamond painting, is I can put this thing into sections. And I can use a ruler, or I can freehand this. Either one, it's taste dependent. And I can even number these if I'd like, okay? I can number them or letter them. I can make smaller squares, I can make bigger squares. It's really what your preference is. But I can come in here and just go, 1, 2, 3, 4. You get the point all the way through, right? I know people that make a calendar out of these, right? They make 28 days and they do one section a day, which is one way to do it. And if I stick to one of these a day, I'm going to finish this diamond painting in 24 days. By the way, I think each one of these sections equates to just over about an hour of diamond painting. So it's about 24 hours of diamond painting. I can see I'm gonna sit down for 2 hours. It might take that much. But the point is, I can draw on this, and I can't draw on the white plastic top, and I can't draw on the crinkly stuff. Also, there's no crinkling. And when it's time to just cut a section, let's say I'm going to start with section 1, I would just cut this like this. Very easy to cut. Try and find the lines. Try and, and just peel this off like so. And that would be the section I would do. If I want to stop at any time, I can just take this section and put it right back on here. I can use washi tape all the way around this, or not. I can use washi tape along the lines. I've seen that. So it just helps me do this section by section and gets rid of the crinkling noise. So that's why we do that. So to recap, use parchment paper, okay, non-stick parchment paper, also known as cookie sheets. Don't use wax paper won't work. And you can do either side of the cookie sheets. And it gives you a little bit more flexibility in my mind, and makes the diamond painting just a little bit more enjoyable as you go. Thank you very much. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We hope this helps. Thank you.